Hello everyone, I'm Dragons After Dark, and today we'll be going over how to get the treasure pet Cubbly in the new Dragonflight expansion. Before we get started, I just want to say a big thank you to Lazey for finding out how to get this pet and for passing the information along to the rest of us so we can collect this adorable little bear cub. To quote Lazey, to get Battle Pet Cubbly, you have to find the strange bear cub in a cave in Aeon's Fringe in Thaldraszus on the Dragon Isles. Some weird time magic is going on in that area, so most of the creatures there are trapped in time. While you're there, you'll also suffer a temporal shock that constantly deals nature damage and applies a stacking unstable time movement slow effect. So your time there is limited. But don't be afraid, some of the mages will teleport you to a safe spot before you die. There's another barrier before you can get to the pet, and it's literally a barrier of rocks that block the cave entrance. So you'll need Dragon Isles mining or Expedition explosives, a reward from Demolition's access when you reach Renown 20 with the Dragon Scale Expedition on your first character. Once you get inside the cave, just interact with the strange bear cub to get your Cubbly. They will be deposited directly into your bag. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is fly to the temporal conflux in Thaldraszus. Once you fly there, you'll be heading to a cave in this area over here. I will also have the coordinates in the description on the video. Once you have your coordinates or your map up, you can go ahead and travel over to the cave. You'll mine the cave open just like Lazey said, and you will loot your Cubbly. As you can see from my mouse over here, Cubbly is one of the collect only 1 out of 1 pets. And as you can see from my drop down over here, you cannot cage it. Let's go ahead and take a look at its stats. It is a little heavier on the health at 1725 health. And for a pet whose flavor text says that his powers are far beyond the average bear, he doesn't have very much of a power stat. It's only 276. And the speed is where we see the drop in a stat to compensate for the higher health, so the speed is only at 244. Now, Cubbly is a beast pet, and outside of probably crouch or bend time, we're not really seeing much in the way that we wouldn't see on other beast pets, and I do believe there are probably other beast pets that have crouch. It's just not something I think we see on bear pets. This is going to be something we see mostly on foxes and puppies and things of that nature. And of course, I believe there's only one other pet that has bend time, and that's the bronze proto-whelp. I have never actually utilized this ability, mostly because I don't know that it's working properly. I don't know how they're intending it to work, but I know the one time I tried to use it, when it says your pet will have all of its cooldowns reset, it actually is a penalty. I used bend time, and then I brought a pet in that I wanted to be able to use one of their abilities right away again, and it reset all of my cooldowns to being on cooldown. It didn't reset them to being off cooldown. I don't know of any other ability that we have that's just a straight up penalty type ability, but that's why I don't use bend time. Maybe they fixed it since then, but the one time I used it, that's what it did. But that's going to be it for me today. If you have any questions on how to get this pet, you can post those in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them. If you have any suggestions for any pet related content you'd like to see me do a video of, you can also post those in the comments below. However, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day or night depending on where you are in the world, and until next time everyone, happy battling!